Jamie Langford had always known his mother ran a tight ship. At 20 years old, he still lived at home while attending university in East London. Her rules were clear, and so were the consequences. Lately, Jamie had been slipping. His textbooks gathered dust. His attendance record at uni plummeted, and whenever his mom asked how things were going, he brushed her off with quick answers and a fake smile. What she didn't know was that Jamie had become obsessed with a girl he'd met online. Their chats were constant, day and night. Their conversations had started innocent, but within days turned inappropriate, vulgar, and obsessive. Every notification buzz on his phone pulled him deeper into that world. He missed meals, ignored lectures, lied to his mom, and then he got careless. One evening, Jamie was upstairs blasting music in his room when his phone buzzed on the kitchen counter. It was unlocked. Mrs. Langford, clearing dishes, glanced at the screen and froze. The message stared back at her. "If I come over, will you behave this time?" She picked up the phone. Her eyes scanned the screen. Dozens of filthy messages, explicit jokes, photos, audio clips. Her stomach turned not out of shame, but fury. She didn't shout. She didn't call his name. She simply placed the phone on the kitchen table, walked to the hallway cabinet, and removed the old wooden paddle she hadn't touched in years. Jamie came down not long after, earbuds still in. He looked relaxed until he saw her. The paddle lay on the table, the phone beside it, and his mother, arms crossed, expression unreadable, stood silently. He froze. "Mum, sit down," she said quietly. He obeyed. "I want you to explain every one of those messages," she said, tapping the phone. He gulped. "They're just chats. Stupid, flirty, nothing serious." "Nothing serious?" Her voice sharpened. "Is that why you've stopped going to class? Is that why I had to email your professor to ask where the hell my son disappeared to?" He went pale. "You emailed? You've humiliated this family, lied to my face, and you're wasting your future chasing whatever this is." She pointed at the phone, then to the bookshelves gathering dust. "I've warned you again and again. I've tried talking, I've tried trusting, but clearly, Jamie, you need something stronger." She picked up the paddle. His heart dropped. "Mum, I'm 20, and clearly acting 12, so that's exactly how you'll be treated tonight." She pulled out the wooden chair from the kitchen table. "Bend over, hands on the seat." His pride fought back. "Mum, this is insane. You can't—" "Now, Jamie." He hesitated. She stepped forward, eyes locked on his. "If you don't bend over this instant, I'll add 3 more, for defiance." Trembling, face burning, he turned, leaned over, and gripped the seat of the chair. His entire body tensed. Then came the first strike. Crack. It landed squarely across his jeans, sharp and sudden. He gasped. "That one's for lying to me. For every 'I'm studying and I'm in class when you were too busy sexting.'" Crack. Jamie flinched harder this time. The sting shot through his lower back and down his legs. "That's for bringing filth into my home. Under my roof." Crack. "That's for disrespect, for forgetting that I raised you better than this." He bit his lip, trying not to make a sound. But she wasn't finished. She adjusted her grip on the paddle. "You don't get to throw your future away and walk around like nothing's wrong. So here's one." Crack. "For every missed lecture." Crack. "For every skipped assignment." Crack. "For every time I worried about you while you were laughing at a screen." By now, Jamie's eyes were stinging. Not from pain alone, but the weight of disappointment, the sting of reality. After the 7th strike, she paused. Let the silence hang. Then, in a quieter voice, she said, "You've had enough fun, Jamie. That ends tonight." She placed the paddle down. "You're grounded. No phone, no laptop. 1 week of silence. And by Sunday I expect 2 overdue essays on this table. Printed, proofread, and handwritten if your devices aren't used properly." Jamie didn't argue. He simply stood, rubbing the seat of his jeans, head hung low. He nodded slowly, voice barely a whisper. "Yes, Mum." Later that night, Jamie lay in bed staring at the ceiling. The room was dark, silent, and far too quiet without the usual buzz of his phone. His lower back still throbbed from the sting of the paddle, but it was nothing compared to the ache in his chest. It was a line crossed, a price paid. Some messages come with more than just a reply. they come with consequences.